Hi there, welcome back. Happy August. It's the 1st of August. It's time to make a new little Catherine card. I made the executive decision to use a different little Catherine this time. I have this, I also have this picture. I should dig up the original and show it to you because it's actually full length, but I just wanted that part of it. I had a bigger one, but she would literally take up the whole thing. So we're going to do the little one. It kind of looks like she's giving the thumbs up. So I liked it. So we're going to do a little different little Catherine. She's still got her snazzy glasses on. They would have been pink. This picture was taken on my 2nd birthday. In the backyard, and it was an extraordinarily warm day because my birthday is at the very end of November, and it was so nice. My mom said, "Let's take you outside and take a picture of you on your birthday," and I just had a little dress on, and apparently it was that warm. Now, you never can tell. I mean, well, first of all, you can tell I'm the hairstylist in the family by my bangs, but you know what? This could have been the time that I gave myself a haircut. And I'm never quite sure with full-on face pictures of myself. And there's not very many. There's not a whole lot of photos of me in our family box of pictures. They dwindled away. The first baby, my oldest brother, tons of pictures. By the time I came along, honestly, I think there's maybe about 10 pictures of me total. Maybe 15. Anyhow, that doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. But the pictures of me full on, I did have apparently long black hair for quite a while, until apparently I gave myself a haircut one day in Sunday school. And that was my first pixie cut. So I never know, because my mom would put my hair in a ponytail to keep it tidy. When it's a full-on picture like this, or like the other little Catherine that I use, I just never know whether my hair's in a ponytail back there, or whether this was my pixie cut that I gave myself. So I got started yesterday, and I hadn't put on my microphone, and I was frustrated trying to play with putting tissue down and then playing with some oxide inks, and then I tried to stamp. And you can see that my attempt to stamp was an abysmal failure, because this is a good stamp. It will stamp very nicely, and it didn't. So, yeah. But I do want to play with this because I can still see it. And I think I'm going to play with it with a marker. One of my micro. This is a 2, because I just wanted to put one of my sunny side. Yeah, that one's good, and it's black. Now, am I close enough? I might come in closer. There. I miss my little Sunnyside logo, and I still use it here and there, and I certainly still put it in my hashtags in case someone's still looking for me by that name. And I actually, I wonder if I can come in closer while I work on this, because I'm going to just play with that a bit. I think the camera's deceiving. I think the camera makes it look darker than it is, because it's not that dark. Anyhow, I've gone over this before when I made the decision to start going by my name for my artwork. part of it was for business reasons. Even though my business is very tiny, very, very tiny. Think about it. I make at most 2 journals a month. It's still, nevertheless, income has to be declared, so that makes it a small business. And in the province of Ontario, you are always allowed to legally run your business under your given name. However, if you choose to run a business under a different name, you are required to do a name search to make sure you're not using someone else's name that's already been taken and reserved. And I wasn't interested in that. And certainly the professional artists, because I do deal with imposter syndrome. I'm not sure how many of you deal with imposter syndrome, but I do deal with imposter syndrome. And my gut tells me I am an artist, but every once in a while that little voice in the back of my head says, nah, you think you're a real artist? You're not a real artist. Your work doesn't hang in galleries. So, anyhow, the real artists go by their name. So that also influenced me, and also, of course, made me miss my maiden name. Because when I first became an artist, or decided I was an artist, that was my name. I'm going to use the wider one now. Anyhow, I really, part of calling my little Etsy shop Sunnyside Journals was just the joy it brought me, knowing it was my parents' happy place, Sunnyside Amusement Park. And when I initially started making these books, they just brought my mother such happiness, all the nostalgia and old things in it. And I actually miss when I used to say in my opening, hi there, welcome to Sunnyside Journals, I'm Catherine. I miss that. And I realized, even though I don't call my business Sunnyside Journals anymore, I can still refer to my studio as the Sunnyside Studio, right? Because lots of artists do name their studio. The place they go to, it has a name, whether it's just for their own use, their own, they call it that just for themselves. So I think I am going to sneak in my little sunshines here and there again. And if once in a while you hear me welcome you onto one of my videos here, and I welcome you to the Sunnyside Studio here, you'll know why. So, welcome to my desk here in the Sunnyside Studio. I like it because it makes me happy. I try to always be an optimist at heart. I really am, thank goodness, because I've been through some really bizarre things in my life, let me tell you. I won't get into it, but I've been through some really weird stuff. Honest to goodness, General Hospital could write a storyline about some of the stuff I've lived through. Thank goodness I tend to be a big picture kind of person. And I'm also a look back kind of person because I look at what my ancestors survived. And I think, oh my goodness, because of genealogy that I've done. And I think, oh my goodness, they survived that. They kept going. And, you know, there was no Effexor back then. There was no Paxil back then. And, I mean, thank goodness there is now. Trust me. I think I've missed one. Have I missed one? So I am a big picture person, and I am grateful that I have the ability, for the most part, to remind myself, this is just now. This isn't forever, it's just for now. There's today's lecture. That's even Monday. There, that looks a little better. Does that look a little better? All right. Now, what else do I want to do? I want little Catherine down here. I thought I might want to play with, I've got this wrapping paper. Oh, I better come back again because I'm down close. There. I've got this wrapping paper. This actually came from Dave over in England. Hi, Dave. When he sent me some lovely Happy Mail. And I love it. I love the mushrooms on it. You can see I've used some of it for various things. And I'm trying to decide what I want to use. I like the little clock. I think maybe I'll use the little clock. So let's just take this clock. And I like the little butterfly, so we'll save the butterfly as well. I find it interesting lately. I enjoy doing my fussy cutting as close to the edge as possible. Thank you to everyone yesterday who joined in for the July Little Catherine giveaway card, altered playing card. And congratulations again to Nancy Lee. Nancy, if you're watching, go check yesterday's video because you won. And I need to hear from you. So, now let's see. This wrapping paper combined the White Rabbit with the Mad Hatter. It's rather clever. I'm not sure how much of him we'll see. I think I'm going to hide the rabbit behind me. I think I just want most of the clock, but we'll see. So little Miss Kirby was chewing on one of her favorite toys yesterday. And it's a soft toy, but I could hear sort of a clink, clink, crunchy clink. And I thought, uh-oh, what's she got? And because this was a soft toy, it was a goose. It's a stuffy. And so I go over, and something falls out of her mouth. And you know how fast they can be. I'm going to leave that crown jewel. I'm going to leave that. I was going to cut out that little hole in the loop on the watch, but I'm going to leave that because it has writing on it. Anyhow, so I go over as quick as I can because I see something fall out of her mouth, and I put my hand on it before she could scoop it back up into her mouth. And sure enough, it wasn't one of her little teeth. Now I want to keep that butterfly. Oh, I like that. All right. And let's see if I can find a word snippet to go up that way. Something to do with sunshine, to celebrate using my Sunnyside stamp, and to celebrate giving myself permission to call my room the Sunnyside Studio. So let's see here. If you've never seen this before, it's my word snippet folder. And somewhere in my history of videos is how I made it, so please go look for it if you are interested in making one. They're very quick. It's just a book, and it's just washi tape glued down the wrong way so that it's still slightly sticky on this side, and I can pull it off when I need it. Days in summer, that would be sunny. Not in the spring. I saw in the spring there. Every day was a happy day. Oh, I like that one too. Sunrose, no. Spring, no. Because it's August. Beautiful morning. No, birds were beginning to stir, singing in the starlight. No, not starlight. Summertime. Bright sunlight. But I still like every day was a happy day. Because the sun was rising. No, I still like that one because that's also when you look on the sunny side, you find something to be happy about. That's it. That's it. We've made our executive decision. Every day was a happy day. It certainly is for me when I'm up here in my room. I'm going to put it there, like that. I like that. Simple, to the point. All right, now before I get started, I am going to take these off. I just used, if you're interested in those colors, I do love them very much. One is fossilized amber, I believe. Fossilized amber. And one is broken china. And I seldom use color, but those two, when I am going to use color, I do enjoy them, I must say. And I just, as the tissue, I used one of the liners that you pull off of serviettes, napkins. think up here in Canada we use those terms interchangeably, a serviette or a napkin. Although for me a serviette tends to usually be all white, whereas a paper napkin is colorful like this. But you can buy them all white, and that, well, you know what I mean. I'm wandering. I need my sandpaper block. It's still not. So I am still going to be working this week on the little red book, the little cheap illustrated version. And I'm also going to be working on the miscellaneous works. I'll try and turn on my camera a couple times. We'll see. We have a follow-up for Little Miss Kirby from her dental procedure from a week and a half ago. Well, I guess by Tuesday it'll be 2 weeks. So they just want to have a look inside her mouth. So I have that on Tuesday. What else do I have? I have another grandbaby haircut this week. So she's a little bit older. And she's got very long hair, like practically to her little backside. So she has finally decided maybe it's time for a little trim. We'll see. Last time it was time for a little trim. It really was. Well, just this much. Maybe this much. Fortunately, Mummy doesn't mind. She's the one that has to take care of it when they're that age. There we go. All right, so now I have to decide. Oh, I want black around the edge. I'm trying to decide, do I want to use black watercolor or black charcoal? The charcoal really is nice. Just around the edge. Give it a little definition. Well, to my Canadian subscribers who get a long weekend this weekend, I hope you're enjoying it. Certainly here where I live in Ontario, the weather has been spectacular. Really, really nice. Warm and sunny and not humid. We can get horrible, horrible humidity where I live. Fortunately, unlike our poor friends over in Europe right now, everything, almost everything, is air conditioned. All right, so happy with that. And I'm just going to give it a little smudge. Oh, I may have to go over the bottom of little Catherine. I have inked around her edge. Now, I'm going to, I think I'll use you. How am I for time? Oh, I'm doing well. I set my timer today because I was going way over. My new phone, it's not a good thing. It'll just keep recording and recording and recording. I just want to check and see if this is, yes it is. All right. So, oh wait, no. Clock needs to go down first. Clock needs to go down, and I want the and I want the butterfly to show. Mostly just getting that raw edge that shows so white. So it doesn't need to be perfect. And then I may still go around at least the butterfly. So if I do you there with the butterfly in the corner, then Catherine can go here like that. And then every day was a happy day fits perfectly right there. Love it. Okay, so that goes first. All right. Sure my clock is north-south. That looks nice. That actually worked out rather well because the yellow background is here and the background behind that, the little loop latch kind of thing for the winder on the clock is also yellow. So it looks like the whole thing was planned. So I guess while I'm doing this, we can go over how it works again. So for however long this, oh, all right, I hear you. Hold on, time's up. Dismiss. For however long I'm doing this, I make a new little Catherine altered playing card on the 1st of the month. And then in this video here today, right here, right now, make sure you're over 18. subscribe and like it, and then you've got to comment in the comments down below. Even if it's just hi, some sort of comment, because I'm going to use a comment picker to, which one was it? This one. I'm going to use one of those automated, auto-generated comment pickers to decide where she'll take off to at the end of August. The weather should still be nice for a little worldwide travel, or maybe just province-wide. I don't care. Just nice to go and visit someone. Hope I'm in screen. I am. I'm going to go around this butterfly. Kind of looks like I got a bunny ear sticking out my shoulder, but maybe it kind of looks like a fairy wing. So yeah, over 18. Subscribe. Like. And comment down below. Just say hi. And maybe she can come and visit you. That'd be nice. Let's get this out of the way. It's a mucky mess. Hold on. That's better. Now, I need a Q-tip. I just want to smudge it a bit more. So it's just charcoal pencil, in case you're wondering what I've used. Sometimes I can't explain how I make up my mind. I think mostly I just test it on the paper and see which one gives me the look I'm looking for. I will also use a watercolor pencil sometimes, because that will also smudge, but you usually need to use something wet to get that to smudge. Whether it's just you lick your finger and do it, that's what Laurie Marie Jenkins does, or else you can wet a cotton swab. And then it'll smudge as well. There we go. Every day was a happy day. Oh, I like that. I think she turned out quite nice. What do you think? And it's still nice for summertime. Now, 2, 5, CBC 2022. There we go. All right, she's ready. Our August little Catherine is ready to go. So thanks for joining me today. And I'm leaving the back just the way it is. I rather like this one. It's got the gentleman riding those big bicycles. I forget what they're called. And I think that turned out great. So I'll be meeting up with you again later in the week, and we'll either be working in the little red book or the new big black book, or maybe even the garden book. We'll wait and see what inspires me. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.